reckon that's some good whiskey with some water. Just put it in right before. Today is a watered down Wednesday. For those of you who don't know what that means, we're gonna take a whiskey that I know today is gonna be Rare Breed Rye, and we're gonna see how water affects it. We've got it poured 3 times. One we're just gonna leave as the regular, no water added. One I added water to about 20 minutes ago, and then the third one I added water to just a few moments before we started. So they've all been sitting open here on the table for about 20-30 minutes, give or take, and yeah, so we'll get into it. I've mixed them all up. I don't know what is what, so we'll start here, we'll nose, and we'll get across. Smells good. It's got kind of like a burnt sugar. Not much of a alcohol burn. Same notes, so there, there's a little vanilla as well. This one, slightly more on the alcohol. This one's a little bit more muted. There's like a little butterscotch almost, kind of. So this one feels like it's the has the most alcohol to it. I feel like that one's probably going to be the non-watered down. They're all very nice. They are definitely the same whiskey. The one in the middle has the most kind of punch to it. So let's get to tasting. It's good, easy. There's a little bit of alcohol burn on the back end. I get a little honey on the back too. A decent finish. I mean, the one in the middle feels more spiky. Feels like the flavors are stronger in it, but are more sort of at war with each other, where this first one felt a little bit more well-balanced and smooth. On to the third. That one almost has like a little citrus on it. From just the initial one going through, I think that one's my favorite. The front just had a little sort of burst of something that I hadn't gotten in the other two. And then I think the one in the middle is probably the one with no water. So let's go back across, starting with this one tasting, and see if anything changes. That one I feel up front maybe has a little bit of a peanut. I like that one. I didn't get that the first time around. That one's good too. And maybe because I've had a couple of these now, but it doesn't feel as proofy this time around. Go to this third one. Well, I feel like this one has been mellowed out the most by whatever. I mean, this one just doesn't feel like it has as much flavor. Doesn't feel like it is more rounded and it is more gentle, but everything's a bit muted. So I'm gonna put that one sort of off to the side, and then we're gonna go between these two. Well, I'm leaning towards this one, but let's see. This is Rare Breed Rye, 112.2 proof. For being a rye, it's definitely on the lower rye spectrum. It's not one of those that has like a bunch of dill and spearmint and mint and all of those sort of flavors that you associate with rye. It's a little bit more sugar, molasses-y, but still very good. We'll go to this one. Going back, the proof is back on that one. So I think that is going to be the one that is no water added. I gotta see which one I like better. All right, you know, there's not a clear definitive winner. If I would have to say one, I would probably go with this one as my winner. This one's not bad. This one's definitely the loser. So, you know, last, second, and winner. So let us find out what we have. So in last place, our last place is this one, and it is the Water 15. I don't know if you can see that. Water 15. W15, Water 15. So last place is the one that had the water in it the most. That makes sense. That one had the water the longest. It wasn't bad. It just was kind of a step down from the other two. So let's find out what our second place winner was. No water. I felt like this one off the break, which is going to be just regular old water. Water added 5 minutes ago. Felt more spiky than this one. On the nose, smelling this one, I like it better. The spearmint and the rye pops a little bit, but interesting. So, your boy picked water. High quality H2O. Reckon that's some good whiskey with some water. Just put it in right before. So that's the winner. Good to know. Well, we're seeing that, you know, throwing a little water in there right before you drink it actually is sort of my preference. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks. And no matter what you're drinking tonight, just make sure it's a heavy pour. Catch you next time.